you ever, have you ever had an experience that changed your life? Now, I want to take you back to May of 1988. It's very, very hot. It's about 36, 37 degrees. And I've got the patio doors open. And I can hear the birds singing. I can hear children laughing and enjoying the evening. And I can smell smoke, fire burning, people cooking outside, outdoor cooking. And I can hear traffic as well, cars going by where I live. And I'm getting ready to go out to umpire a netball competition that's going on in the village that I grew up. And I've been asked to if I could help out. So I'm excited. I'm getting ready, and I've got the cassette player playing. I don't remember if you ladies know cassette players. And I'm singing along to the song that's on the cassette player, getting ready to go. And about 6:30, 7 o'clock, I leave for the village to go umpire the games. And it is magical. The atmosphere is just amazing. There's so many women, girls, children running around, dogs barking everywhere. But the atmosphere, I just cannot believe it, because I cannot describe it, because it's just colorful and full of fun. So I'm there for like 2-3 hours, and then I travel back to my flat. And as my boyfriend is putting the key through the keyhole, I feel presence of 4 men, presence of people behind us. And the next thing I know, they're pushing us in. Open the door. And they're pushing us. So they push my boyfriend onto the chair, and they take me into the bedroom, and they start raping me. There's 4 of them. They take turns raping me. And after that, they will leave my boyfriend. They drag me out into the mountains, and they rape me again. And then they leave me on the top of the hills. And when I get the chance, I start running down the hill. And I get to the police station. And then they take me to the hospital. And I find my boyfriend there, who'd been wounded as well. And a month later, and he's actually from Newcastle. I come here, and given a 6-month visa, he gives me 2 options: get married or go home. So I said, I'll take a chance and I'll marry you. So we got married and had 5 children. And I had everything that a girl could ask for. I had a beautiful lifestyle. And my kids went to private school, and it was just beautiful. Like all my dreams had come true. And in 2013, I went over. When I got here in the UK, because of the northeast of England, I couldn't understand the way they spoke. The English was different. So that was a challenge. That was a challenge in itself. And I thought, oh my goodness, when they say cup for drinking, they say cup or bus. And I was finding it very difficult, but I got through it. I thought, I'm going to get through it. This is another challenge, but I'm sure I can understand. I'll do my very best. And now sometimes they think that I sound Geordie, because that's where I'm up here right now. So 2000 and all the years, we just did everything together. And in 2013, I traveled back to Papua New Guinea to start up a business. That's where I'm from. I'm from Papua New Guinea, to start a business. And then 1 week to the day, we planned this. We both planned this for me to go over and start a business. All right. So let me ask you these questions. Have you ever had a time where the rug was pulled from underneath your feet and you did not see it coming. Well, 1 week to the day, well, I was to fly back to the UK. I get this phone call. And he's saying, I am leaving. I said, oh, where are you leaving to? He says, no, I'm leaving you. Well, he told me over the phone that he was leaving me. Our marriage was over. I couldn't get home fast enough. I could not get home fast enough to see my children. Because what I was going through, you have to go through it to understand. When I got home, I had 5 children to console too, to make sure that they were okay. And through it all, I've lost so much weight. I went right down to a size 4. And I was living on a black coffee and cigarettes. That was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because for 25 years, I thought this was the man that I'm going to grow old with. That was taken away. And not only that, it was financial, emotional, physically abused. I couldn't understand. I could not understand why these things were happening to me. And through it all, there's 2 things I asked for. Give me understanding and give me wisdom, please. Those are the 2 things I kept asking for. Through it all, those are the 2 things I asked for. Now, here's the thing. We have been blessed with this beautiful tool, and how we use it is up to us. It can either break you or make you powerful. What am I talking about? I'm talking about our mind. See, we let people into our minds to mess with. But it's not them, it's us. We give them the permission to come in to make us think things that we don't want to think about. We blame, we resent, we hate, all those things. Because we are letting our thoughts rule us. We give the control over to things, to people, to circumstances outside of us to rule us, to control us. But once you take control of this, you become this power within. Everything that you need is inside of you. It was never outside. I want you to, there's a quote that I want you to write down, or if you don't write down, I'll share it with you again or write it on the chat. It says here, within every adversity, heartache, challenge is the seed to an equal or greater benefit. Whatever challenge or heartache you're going through, within that heartache and challenge and adversity, there is a seed. Look for that seed, nurture it. Because that seed is greater than the adversity or the heartache that you've gone through. Like a plant, you nurture it, you feed it. And another quote that I would like to share is this. No man or woman is free of himself if he is not a master of him or herself. Now, how can you be a master of yourself if you're not free? You cannot. But when you can become master of yourself to understand all that you're going through, you become this powerful woman that the Spirit is working through you and in you. There's no other way. Sisters, there's no other way. Let the Spirit work in you and through you. And when you have that energy, you will feel, you actually will feel it. It becomes like tangible because you're in tune. Nothing else matters but the moment that you're in right now. So look for that seed in that adversity, that the heartache, the challenges, whatever it is, look for the seed and nurture it. You and only you can do that. Nobody else can do that. And love. Love the people that have hurt you. It doesn't matter what they've done. Because you cannot do anything without love. You cannot. It's impossible. And another thing that you need to do is forgive those who have hurt you. Are forgiven. Why? Not for them, but for me. Because I want to be free. I will not let the people that have hurt me to hold me back. I will not give them the permission. They might have done all those to me, but they did not steal my spirit. They did not destroy my soul because they are mine and mine alone. That same goes to anybody. Forgive those who have hurt you. Love them like you've never loved before because it gives you freedom to become the person you want to be. It's not what happened to you that defines you. It's the choices that you make that decide your destiny, that defines your destiny. You are powerful than you think. This is not about information. It's about transformation. We're learning about each other. We're learning from each other. We want to connect. Because I cannot do this work alone. That's impossible. I cannot do this work alone. Once I realized the gift I was given from all those trials, something powerful inside of me blossomed. Acknowledge the obstacles, but do not, never, ever give it power. When you give it power, it will destroy you. But the only person who's going to destroy you is you yourself. Nobody else. You are responsible. We are responsible for our life. Whatever you think, it becomes. Let's say it's raining. Let me give you an example. It's raining, right? And you've got plans to do things with your friends and or at work. But the first thing you see in the morning when you wake up, it's raining. So what do you say? You say, oh my gosh, it's raining. It's going to ruin my hair. It's going to ruin my clothes. I'm going to be soaking wet. And then the house is a chaos because the kids are screaming, dogs barking, the kids have spilled milk all over. What did you just do there? Look at the posture. Your shoulders have gone down. You're mad. Why? Because it's raining. Just remember that the rain is not personal. The rain is raining on everybody. It's impersonal. But you have thought the things that's going to ruin your day. You've ruined your day from the thoughts. Those very thoughts are the problem. So when you wake up in the morning, you see that it's raining, you get up and say, oh, wow, look, it's raining. It's beautiful. The plants are going to be so happy. And people who are suffering, who have never seen rain, be grateful for this rain. See how that changed your language, your words. The words that come out of your mouth are so powerful. So be careful when you speak them. Your words can either break you, your words can either make you rich or make you poor. And when I say rich and poor, I don't mean in material things. I mean love, peace, joy. Those are our DNA. Passion, love, forgiveness. They are within us. Those are our DNA. Gratitude. Gratitude. Every morning when you get up in the morning, be thankful for the brand new day, the day that you've never lived before. Be thankful for the day because you're breathing. You do not breathe on your own. There's a spirit within you that's making you breathe. Be thankful. Thankful for the day, a brand new day that you have never lived before. First thing in the morning, say, thank you, thank you, thank you for this day. Gratitude. It brings joyfulness. Doesn't bring anything else but joyfulness. When you're thankful for anything and everything in your life, this joy comes from within. Gratitude is never outside. It works inside out, not outside in. We all have it. But most of the time, all the time, I do it myself, but I have to, because now I'm aware of it, I have to pull myself back. But we all do this, that we think of other people, we think of the material things, we think of what's going to happen tomorrow, or think of the past that's controlling us. But to get better at what you want to be, you think now. This now, not the next 5 minutes, now. Now is the time to sit and reflect, or just to feel the seat you're sitting on, the pen you're holding, feel it. Sometimes we're so out of alignment that we don't feel the things this minute, this moment. This moment is the only moment we have. So be consciousness of what you're doing. The Lord is everywhere. God is everywhere. He's present. The present moment is the one that we're grateful for. When we let the past come in, we're letting that control us, or the future. You don't know what's going to happen. Don't worry about that. Because when we live in the present moment, there's no problem. Situations will arise, but we will deal with them. But you won't deal with them until you know how to be aware of where you are. I am so grateful for all that I've gone through. And it's taught me lessons and experiences. And when my husband left, it inspired me. I was in so much pain. I had anxiety. I was overwhelmed. I had no friends. I was ashamed to tell my friends and family of my husband leaving me. I was embarrassed. It took me 6 months to tell my friends. And you know what they did? They started blaming me for everything that had gone wrong. And I said, it's okay. It's okay. And I was very, very quiet. I didn't tell anybody. I just wanted to understand what was going in my life. Now I understand myself. And once you do that, you can, like Esther, don't try to be somebody. You are unique. You are unique. That's a little thing that I'm reading right now. It says, I am nature's greatest miracle. Wow. Isn't that powerful? We are nature's greatest miracle. We are here for a purpose. And our purpose is to help other women or anybody that you think of find their voice. So many women in the dark. We see the light, now we are light for somebody. Light their way and they can light some. It's like a ripple effect. You put a pebble in the water, you can see the ripple. That's what we are. We are going to make a ripple effect to help and touch other women's hearts. We are nature's greatest miracle. We are. There's no doubt about it. And to leave you, ladies, I'd like to finish with this little quote. I've said three quotes, but I'll write them on the chat so you guys can copy them. And whatever comes your way, just look at those. And there's so many more. so many more you can look up and resonate with, because within those little codes, there's something beautiful in there. And actually, there is beauty in everything. It says, I know a great secret of life, for I perceive, at last, that all my problems, disagreements, and heartaches are in truth great opportunities in disguise. Thank you, ladies. And I love you with all my heart. Thanks for listening.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm speechless. And I always say that when something is coming from the heart, it makes more sense than theory. When someone is speaking their experience, they know exactly what they're saying. They know exactly what they're talking about. Thank you so much, my sister.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.